Hi, my name is Brandon Vaughan, and I was working with Eli, I guess around September of 2021, really because I was in the process of, uh, I needed it out. Um, I just moved to the Washington, D.C. area and was trying to network and trying to, find a position and things of that nature, and ended up landing a position that wasn't aligned with the my background, but it was like kind of something that I can pull some of my experience from and do the job. But that position, the direct report I had ended up being like it was an extremely toxic situation, and it ended up being a crazy, just stressful, time, especially working from home during the pandemic and all this stuff was going on. So, a friend of mine really helped out and gave me Eli's information and talked about how helpful he was to her and her like career development and finding a position and finding a type of confidence in which she was looking forward to move on to the next level. And I was like, I gotta be honest, I was extremely desperate, man. I'm like, yo, I gotta get out of this. And I don't know how, I don't know how to market myself. I have all this experience, but I really don't know how to um, sell it, right? I don't know how to tell my story. And so I told her, like, all right, I'll give it a shot, right? So that's when, she gave me Eli's information. I gave him a call, and he had the first consultation, and we just sat there and talked about my background, who I was, where I came from, what I was interested in. And I was sold. I was like, all right, man, like, look, I, I'm putting, this whole, career journey in your hands and, um, trusting that you're going to take me to, a much better place and deliver me from this like crazy stressful situation. And he did. So I would say the biggest takeaways that I got from working with Eli was confidence, clarity, and really understanding my value, right? Um, coming into this space, which I work in a DC area, um, I really didn't have a lot of confidence. I thought that, I'm from out of town looking at federal type of positions that work on a national scale, and I have, very local experience and, not really understanding that, that was a benefit of mine, right? That was an asset that I knew how things looked like on the ground. Like I knew how local politics work, and have it going from the ground up. Um, you know, and just knowing that, the experience that I have could be aligned with a position that reading the job application didn't really say my position, my experience aligned, but going deeper into it, that experience could be applicable to what they were looking for, right? So he had me really looking beyond what the position description was and seeing what it was about and how I could apply, right? And to be terribly honest, what I got out of this experience was perseverance, right? Like really just being persistent in knowing my value, who I was, and my experience, even though I may not have done that specific type of job, the experience that I have aligned with the tools of being able to learn made me an asset and a prime candidate for that position. So, in terms of now that I completed the program, I guess what tangible results can I see? As I mentioned, just the confidence, right? Um, and it's kind of weird to say, right? But I've always had the ability, right? But I never had the vision and the confidence to align with it, to move the way I'm moving now, right? The career I'm at now and the job that I'm at now, you know, and I say this very humbly and not to be braggadocious, but I hit the ground running and I'm immediately making an immediate impact, right, in this job, right? And the awareness that I have to not even have a learning curve, right? Or like it's like you've had this all along, but you didn't have the vision or the confidence, right, to operate within this space. And the tools that I've got out of this program, I can't, I can't speak about it enough and speak, even more highly about it. They, they're invaluable,